Voting for the 70-member assembly has just ended in India's capital, New Delhi. Thousands have cast their ballots in a three-way battle. Those eligible are in around 15 million to determine who forms the next government in the Indian capital. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party is seeking to unseat the incumbent Aam Aadmi Party that has ruled the capital for more than a decade. India's main opposition is also seeking to reclaim control. Congress governed Delhi for 15 straight years until 2015. The AAP, led by Arvind Kejriwal, managed to build a huge support base over the years through welfare policies and an anti-corruption movement. Mr. Kejriwal himself faced graft allegations and was arrested last year. He has denied all wrongdoing. It also remains unclear if Mr. Kejriwal is eligible for the top job of Chief Minister of New Delhi if his party emerges on top in this election. And for more, Neha Poonia joins us live from New Delhi. Neha, polls have just closed in Delhi. Eligible numbers, that's at 15 million. But what was the voter turnout? What is the figure that you have for that right now?
That's right. Polls have just closed, and we have seen, an onrush of last-minute voters who are queuing up at this polling booth in the New Delhi constituency, which is very close to the seat of power of the central government as well. And some voters, unfortunately, had to be turned away because they didn't make that 6 p.m. local time cutoff, which is when polls close. We've seen voter turnout at about 57% till 5 p.m. This is on the lower side when you look at, turnouts from other parts of the country. But for New Delhi, this is not a new thing. New Delhi has consistently seen lower voter turnout in the last election. It was about 62% in last summer's national elections. Voter turnout was only 56%, which is why through the day, all three parties in the fray have repeatedly been making, urges to voters, telling them to come out, cast their ballots, saying this is an important day, and what happens on polling day has the power to determine the future of New Delhi and its residents for the next 5 years. For the people who did show up and cast their ballots, which way they've decided to go, results will be out in just 3 days. On Saturday, in the early hours of the morning, counting of votes will begin. Arvind Kejriwal's party, the Aam Aadmi Party, which has been in power for 2 decades, is hoping for a hat-trick third term. Kejriwal says that he expects his party to win 55 of the 70 seats in the fray, putting him, he says, comfortably in a majority position to lead the next government. But of course, the BJP Prime Minister Modi's party has also made a significant push in the last few days, saying they stand a chance to, make an opening in New Delhi, a region they've not governed for at least 3 decades. So it's going to be a tight contest, but, all sides claiming they're confident, except for the Congress, which has not been in power for, two terms. And for them, this is going to be a fight for relevance. So just about making sure they register their presence when votes are counted.
Neha, these elections taking place a week after a stampede at what many call the world's biggest religious gathering. That's the Mahakumbh Mela festival. Prime Minister Modi has made his first trip there since that happened. How are investigations proceeding on this incident?
That's right. 600 kilometers away from New Delhi, where millions were casting their ballot, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Prayagraj, which is hosting what is the world's largest religious gathering. It's not clear why he chose, to go on a day when Delhi was voting, also a day that marks exactly a week since 30 people were killed in a stampede there. But, some within his party saying that it was an auspicious day for a dip, which is why he went, but also because there's a brief lull in the number of visitors who are trying to take a holy dip there before festivities kick up again when the festival starts wrapping up in 2 to 3 weeks' time. But, opposition parties are questioning the timing of his visit. Many have also questioned why he didn't reference the stampede at all, also asking why he didn't go last week right after the stampede had occurred. The state government of Uttar Pradesh, which is also a region where Prime Minister Modi's BJP is in power, has said that the stampede stampede was a quote-unquote conspiracy, and that they will bring perpetrators behind this conspiracy to book. It's unclear what the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh means by that, but a probe is still underway. We don't yet know what led to the stampede, and the government also, not acknowledging what local media are saying, what eyewitnesses are saying, that there were 2 to 3 stampedes. The government says it's brought the situation under control and it will ensure that it doesn't happen again.
It's Neha Poonia reporting live on investigation into that stampede in the Meher Kumbh Mela, as well as elections today in New Delhi. Results of that out Saturday this weekend.